Hey everyone, welcome to another video in this series of My True Self. This is aimed at helping you to delve into the box of shadows and bring out those things that we often like to keep hidden from our awareness and our consciousness, but actually bringing them out in order to feel more like ourselves, more authentic, more truly ourselves, and living with true freedom and liberation, and feeling more confident in our own skin. So today's video is actually a question, and it's a question I asked on social media, and looking at the responses, I actually thought, I think it's a really powerful question, because the results I got made me wonder something. Anyway, I will ask the question of, if you had one wish, what would it be? And I really want you to think about that. Take some time to think about that. If you had one wish, what would it be? If you have a chance, maybe pause the video and then recommence. So I asked this question on social media because I wanted to see what it was that people wanted, you know, as one thing in their life. What is it that they wanted? What I got back and then looked at was, this is purpose. This is purpose at the end of the day. And so many people feel like, I don't know what my purpose is, or I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I'm not really passionate about anything. And looking through these one wishes, I saw, you know, I want to be 100% authentic, or I want equality, or I want to thrive in my current career, or what else did I have? I wrote some of them down. I can't remember. I want to rebuild my family. There was all of these things, and I thought, this is purpose. You know, when we have something like that we feel like, if I had one wish, I would, you know, want this. I then ask back to you, if you've just thought about that question, why not? Why is this something that you couldn't take action towards? Could you take action towards this? If nothing else mattered, would you take action towards this? And if the answer is yes, there's always a way to make that not just a wish, but a reality. And when you start thinking of, how can I actually move forward towards making this part of my purpose, you start asking yourself different questions. You start making it feel possible. You start thinking differently. You start coming up with the answers to those different questions. And life all of a sudden can begin to feel really, really differently. So I hope you took the time to answer that question for yourself. Sit with it, have a think. What if you had one wish, what would it be? And then start asking, if nothing else mattered, if nothing else was a barrier, how could I make this possible? How could I take steps to move closer to this? And in this process, you might come up with a lot of fear-based thinking of why that's not possible, and that's the ego. So remember that. That's our ego wanting to stay safe, doesn't want to be challenged. It may come up with reasons why that's not possible, but remember that the ego is going to challenge that. So keep an open mind when you're asking these questions. You're writing things down of the steps you could take towards that, or the ways in which you could accomplish that, and stay really open-minded, free of judgment of yourself, and see what comes up for you. Remember that fear will be there, and that's what will happen most of the time when we do a bit of the shadow work and bringing things into our awareness. But see how you go. I hope that this is useful, and if you've come this far, please like the video or tag someone who might really love to see this and it might really inspire them. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and take care.